Hello everyone and welcome to Hero RC. I'm Robert and I am going to take the advice of one of my subscribers and try to make this video short. I talk a lot, I know I do, but I am not out there trying to make money. I'm having fun, but I'll make this video short. Taking the advice from one of my subscribers. Has a great channel. I love watching his videos. He makes some awesome videos. Okay, in the frame here I have got, can you tell me what it is? Can you guess what it is just by looking at it? Giving you a few minutes here. Look at it, look it over. Giveaway is the rear suspension. But anyway, for those of you that didn't guess right, it is the Element Ecto. One of my favorite crawlers. I'm going to take it out tonight for a night run over my night course and just have a little fun. But I just want to say that I enjoy watching my own videos. I love watching my own videos. I get a thrill out of them. There's nothing on TV anyway. But there is just so much with this vehicle, man. You've got the plastic bumper in the front with a area for a winch if you want to put a winch if you want to put one on here. The shocks articulate very nice, oil filled. I have got them adjusted the way I want to. Haven't taken them off or checked them out or anything, but I love them. As you can see, you could program the receiver there, which I think is pretty cool. And you know, I didn't know that when I first got it, and I've lost the waterproof seal cover on it. I have got a sound simulator in the front. I have a Fusion SE in it. I want to say it's a 1200. I can't tell you right off the bat because I don't have my book out looking at it. Original servo. Shock towers are adjustable. But I haven't had to do, well, I don't know if I've adjusted them, made any adjustments since I've had them or not. But it functions fine. The last time I drove it anyway. I haven't had it out on my course since I've added a black pot heel to it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go on a little night cruise and have some fun. Got the original tires on it. These tires are freaking amazing. Deep dish wheels from Enduro. And I've got there was enough extension on the screw to put the cover that came with the original tires, because you know the original tires apparently weren't glued on bead locks, and they worked just fine. I said the motor simulator. Got a Fusion SE. I can't tell you what it is exactly, what size it is. You know, you got the wishbone suspension in the back. Aluminum with plastic covers over the. I haven't changed any of that. All the links are the same. That's pretty much it with the internals. And then we put the top on it. Got all the door handles, mirrors. I added lights to the front. I had lights that I purchased in the front, and they were LEDs, but they were not made for crashing and turning over. So I put my own little homemade lights, headlights in the front here. Put me some tail lights in the back. I got my stickers on it, and I got a roof lights on it. They look like speakers because I lost the covers from turning over a lot, and when I first got it, I tumbled it. It went tumble-wumble many times. but eventually I'll get some covers for that. And then the lights actually came with this roof rack that I put on it. Let's see there. That's pretty much it with this puppy. Fusion, sound simulator, everything under their original, no winch, and that's pretty much it. But I did, and I also, as you know, by looking at the receiver, I kept the original remote because I like this remote. This remote is bad, man. It's nice. Then I put me a steering extension on it to give me, because that sucker is way out there. You need a Martian thumb to reach that sucker, boy, if you're going to be doing one-hand driving. And that's pretty much it with this. It has 3 channels on it. I can't remember if I've hooked anything up to those 3 channels or not. But, and I've noticed that I put my steering foam further out, which I probably don't even need that. I think I just left it on there to give it that look. I could have probably put this over that, and I didn't do it for some reason, probably because it wouldn't fit. But anyway, we're gonna go out for a cruise outside, have some fun, and I will see you on the flip side. All right, here we are back on the flip side at Hero RC. As you can see, it's dark. Night has fallen upon us. But I am going to take my Ecto Enduro out for a night run and have some fun. Here we go. I haven't driven this vehicle in a while, and I like taking it down the stairs just to see how it does. It is actually a really nice vehicle. Nice modulation, nice articulation. Very good. Look at that articulation. Boy. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to take it over my little ramp setup that I set over here. And this is just the beginning of my obstacle course that's going to run the fence line of my property. Just the beginning, baby. You haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, it's going to take years, but this is what I'm going to keep doing. You know, running my remotes. Being creative. I've got the stuff, got the cameras, got all that stuff I need to make some epic videos. Now all I need is the time, and that's going to come eventually. I mean epic. I'm bragging. Let me shut up. Because I looked at my last videos, and that's all I did was brag about being all of this on YouTube, and I done tucked my tail and said I'm done with being competitive and trying to be top dog on YouTube. It's just all about having fun. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna keep it. Fun, fun, fun. But you know how human habits work. I've just gotten so used to making videos when I drive a remote. And it's become a habit. And that's just the way it is. Alright, we got over that last one, no problem. This one is with the deep dish from Endura. It's sitting pretty wide. And I'm driving. The camera picks up the light, but I'm not seeing it very well, so I'm just kind of blindly driving this puppy. I'm kind of looking at the vehicle and looking at the camera at the same time. having those lights on don't help at all. Let's see if I can change my angle here. Because this puppy is sitting wide, man. With those deep dishes on it. I may have extensions on it. I don't even know. I just know it's a good vehicle. Look at the modulation with the remote. This remote is nice. I love this remote. I mean, it just gives it the modulation that you want. The steering and everything is very nice. This transmitter is very nice. Actually, I might even look into purchasing some of these, and instead it will be a lot easier. But I say that, you know, I don't think things through. I say that. I got to look at the channels, how many channels, and it looks like it has a channel for a winch pretty much, and that's it. Can't control the lights and stuff on it. All right, we made it through that pretty easy. And as you all know, it's a 1-speed four-wheel drive vehicle. I'm going to take it up over this rock hill that I took the Blazer last night. And I cut trees, I trimmed trees today. Been trimming like crazy. Got to get ready for that trip to the dump. Nice. Look at the power. Power of this thing, man. Rolling through branches and stuff. Rocks and branches like it's nothing. You hear me? Look at that boy. Nice. Let me see something here. Alright. Got my headlamp on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, something ungrabbed it back there. See if we can get out of that. In the jungle, baby. Enduro. In the jungle. Look at it. That's a beast right there. That's some nice vehicles. I'm gonna say it again. That's some freaking nice vehicles, boy. Look at that baby. Just power his way through. It's all about the driving. Get out of my way. Move! Move! Get out of my way. Nice. Very nice. I like that. That was very nice. Alright, let's get on around to the course. Alright, let's try these bunch of trees, limbs that I've cut down here. Let's see if we can power our way through these. Move, get out of my way before I turn you in the mulch. Alright, we're gonna get to the course. I will say quiet this vehicle is not. This here in low cruising, just cruising. In the dark. See, I'm going to put me some Enduro lights on this one. Light this puppy up. Those Enduro lights are awesome, boy. I recommend those. You just mount them to the frame. That's all you got to do. And it gives you the light that you need up under it. You're going to see the transformation in this one when I put the lights on. I ordered me some more. I ordered me 5 of them. Can't wait for Christmas. Oh, power your way through that grass, baby. You can do it. The grass done got kind of thick. Once a week, and it's been over a week since I mowed last. Just didn't feel like it today at all. I'll get it this weekend. I'm off all weekend, so I'll get it this weekend, make everything look nice. We're out of the jungle. Let's see how it does up the ladder here. Nice modulation, great drag brake, which reminds me of the Blazer I gotta look into, see what's up with it. I'll probably do that when I go back in, and then I gotta head in and go to bed. Back to bed. I tried to get up early today, but I couldn't. I'm just getting old. I can feel it. I woke up around noon, tried to get up, and my body said, no, lay back down. I didn't get up until like 4 o'clock today. Then had to run to Lowe's and get fertilizer and weed killer. And last night, I don't know if you checked the video, I paused there without saying anything. And it was because when I first came out on the porch of the studio, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And then the lights came on, and I heard some kind of thumping across the porch beside me. It was a big rat. He had come down from up there by the light, the landscaping light up there. I guess he was trying to catch bugs to eat. And he was huge. So, you know, I had to go to Lowe's anyway to get fertilizer and weed killer and a few other things, bug spray. So I added rat poison to the list, and I've got it set out tonight. I haven't had rats out here since we moved out here in 2016. And I'm going to put this on video because I want you to know, people in the neighborhood, if you're watching, I notice everything that goes on around here. When you go fishing, when you go hunting, yeah. And that's the only time when certain crazy things like that turn up, is when somebody goes fishing or hunting. You know, one of my close neighbors, you know, and all I'm going to say, I'm a nice guy, but I am unleashing karma on everybody that has ill intent towards this address, me and my wife. Now, back to the fun here at Hero RC. Get the modulation. Nice. Drag brake. Nice. I love this transmitter. I've said that several times. This Element Ecto Enduro is just off the chain. I've talked about it in my other videos, but I haven't driven it in so long. So I thought I'd bring it out and have some fun with it. Alright. No lights. We will fix that. Uno momento. Alright, here we go. Just having fun, baby. Just driving. As you can see, this one sits pretty wide. If you look at if you watch my other videos, you can see how narrow the other vehicles were on this. And I think I'm going to turn the top lights off. Uno momento dos. Alright, got the headlights off, just got the mean greens on. I'm going to call this one mean green. That's what I'm going to call it. Well, no, I said I was going to call it the general. That's what it reminded me of. That's what I named it a long time ago, so we're going to stick with the general. And I'm going to lift that karma phrase that I had against people with ill intent. I'll just pray for you, because my back is covered. I will just pray for you. Let's have some fun. And I hope I'm wrong, but it's rare. You know, it's rare that I'm wrong about something like that, but I hope I am, and God bless. That baby creep. And see, you hear my dog bark after I say that. That's crazy. You okay, champ? See, I need to let him out and run around, but he won't stay in the yard. He'll figure some kind of way to get out. Then he'll probably mess up my course out here. I would have to fence it in so that he couldn't get to it, and that's the only way I could let him out and let him run around. But that ain't gonna happen until I retire. He's a healthy boy. He ain't going nowhere. You know, I retire, I'll get all this stuff done. And I keep talking retirement because I just don't have the time. 12-hour shifts wears you out, man. Even though you get 3 days off, you damn near sleep 2 of them. What's up, boy? Ken, what's the matter? Let's just have some fun. Can't worry about that. Alright, we got the general, made it over that nicely. We got it creeping. Nice modulation. That wishbone got caught back there. Gotta pick a different line. There we go. It's a nice vehicle, boy. Nice. And it's nice when you know your vehicles, too. Put them green lights in it. I like them green lights on it. Makes it look cool. Makes it kind of look like a little bug. But it's the general. This is the general. It reminds me of that insurance commercial with Shaq in it. The general. And it's a military green color vehicle. So that's how I come up with that. Alright, here we are at Bedrock. Look at that articulation, boy. Look at them tires grab. Are you looking at this? Boy. Nice. Very nice. No problem. And if you watch any of my other videos, you'll see other vehicles that I have just bouncing at that back there, trying to get over that low hill right there. And the modulation with this transmitter is off the chain. I just wish it had more channels. Control of the steering, the throttle, it's just off the chain. This remote is badass. You hear me? It is badass. Way to get over that issue is to put taller tires on it, but no, not on this one. I love the challenge with this one. You just have to pick your lines, that's all. Nice, very nice. All Coming up on Blackpot Hill. See how it goes. Just gonna pick a crazy angle and see what happens. Nice modulation. Tires grabbing. Servo doing its thing. Everything is just poetry in motion, baby. Poetry in motion, you hear me? Look at that. This Ecto is crazy. Lights are blinking up. That's okay. You can go out if you want to. That's okay. Look at it. Lifting up in the front. Bam, it dropped. Slow and easy. No problem. Wow. And this thing has no weights or anything. No weights on the tires or anything. And the way it slid right there in the back. If I put weights on it, control would be 100%. Okay, circles on the weak right there. Didn't give me any motion there. Around Blackpot Hill. Oh crap, that's bad driving. Bad driving. That's on me. Not paying attention. Uno momento.